to listen.
That's very true.
You actually have to listen.
To who?
To the people.
I almost cursed again.
The people.
I was like, man.
They're not that serious. Democracy means nothing to you.
Nah.
The beater brigade don't mean nothing.
NTS oligarch. This is the. And we're the oligarchs. We're the broke oligarchs.
The broke oligarchs in North Korea. It's like,
Nah.
isn't it nice to be us? With
Sure.
our fast food, or our fast food, our supermarkets full of no food.
And we can't, and our non-denim wearing ways.
But you know, hey, at least we're free.
Yeah, that's
Free in the eyes of our exalted leader. Fat Korean boy.
With the baggiest pants.
With the baggiest, swagless pants. I would never be in a man. It's a shame. I really feel bad for all the people in North Korea that had to live under that regime.
Yeah.
And then they had to live under such a swagless regime as well. Like, if you're going to oppress me, I mean, like...
At least get some fits off.
Get some fits off while you're oppressing me. You know what I mean? Like, it was some...
Like those guys in Germany. They really got the... No,
Listen.
I'm just playing.
their tie was always ironed at least.
The uniforms were clean.
Was always pristine.
All things considered.
Hugo Boss did a good job. They were bossing it.
Yeah, whoever invented Adidas, great job. Yeah, do the knowledge.
They like, hey, we tell them.
Yeah, do the knowledge.
Told you multiple times.
The 3 stripes is one more stripe in there. You can make a certain shape. Do some manipulations in there. You know what I'm saying?
Third right, third stripe. Hey, hey.
Nike, come sponsor us. We fuck with you.
Yeah.
Actually, any.
Oh dang.
Don't listen.
Monetization. Dang.
Monetization.
There we go.
Shout out.
Yeah. I was talking about what Mike said.
I censored myself. I said,
Oh, did you? Oh, okay.
I didn't say
look at
that.
you.
We'll go back and check the tapes.
Yeah. Well,
Who are we and what are we doing?
Well, we are the Not That Serious Podcast. Some may call us, the greatest podcast in the world. What we're doing is talking a whole bunch of shenanigans. I had to be one of your hosts, Michael.
Keenan's in the building.
Why did it sound like you said Lil Michael?
Like I was about to say large.
Oh, okay.
I was like, no, I'll just do Michael today.
You don't want to be large?
Well, I don't have a choice in that matter right now.
No.
In this span of an hour and a half.
I mean, if I could change that in an hour, sign me up. Whatever needs to be done, I'll do it.
Why don't you hop on the Ozempic train?
Oh, we already talked about
That doesn't solve it in an hour, but
Don't do an hour.
if I had an hour quick fix to just drop 200 pounds,
That's death.
probably, but
That is, yeah, that's not.
I'd have a lot more variety in clothes.
Yeah, I could give you some of mine.
I can shop at Zara again.
You drop 200 pounds, you gonna look sick as hell.
Yeah, I've seen people. Yeah.
It's Lamont, aka the light skin lightning in a bottle, aka CNS sensation, Dr. D, aka Dr. Zaddy, aka Dr. Dimples, aka Dr. Dingling, aka Beige Blade, aka Waffle Son, aka Via Vino, aka the Great Wafissimo, the magician with a prescription, aka the Peanut Butter Bandit, Skippy on deck, word of George Washington Carver.
It gets better every time. And who are you, sir?
Oh, he already said his name.
I already
did?
said mine.
Oh, you already said your name. Elsie's not here. He is
A slap.
Where is he? Where did he say he was?
He at the concert.
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah.
at the
At the Kid Rock concert.
He's at the 5'7" and under men's convention concert. That's where he is. Mike, you're 5'8", right?
I'm 5'8". Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he wasn't
That's
invited.
why he wasn't-
I got my last invitation to that in middle school.
Are you taller than MJ?
I don't know.
Because he's there.
He's there doing, photography. They need somebody there.
They hired.
Yeah.
They hired.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
Outsource. They said,
It's like how they have such seminars. He told me he signed up for a seminar they have there. It says, how does it feel smelling all your friends' nuts standing next to them? How to deal with that.
how not to get a boner when your face is against women's breasts when you hug them.
Yeah. How to eat coochie standing up.
Some very useful stuff. You know?
Yeah. Dread dyeing for men. Mm-hmm. You know.
Yeah.
Lots of different.
That's not specific short man activity, but you know,
For him,
got to be.
You think he's
inclusive.
gonna come back with a new nose ring or what?
He gonna have a bulge on.
Oh, he.
I think he's gonna have a joint right here.
I'd rip that shit out. I'd rip that. I almost want to rip
He
it.
come back with the eyebrow joint.
eyebrow. I'm not.
No.
Okay.
Nah, he comes back with an eyebrow. I'm zoning him.
I'd
To be
say
honest.
he's up in the thought.
That
Thought levels are through the roof.
No.
At that point, he might as well get a tongue ring.
They're astronomical. But if he comes in here, if I ever see him, not just him, any one of y'all or any one of my friends with an eyebrow piercing, that is the day our friendship is dissolved.
If
We're gonna dissolve it just like an LLC. It's done.
It's done.
If you see me with an eyebrow piercing, know everything is not all right at home. Know that I am no longer with my girlfriend or my 2 dogs.
Brandy
I am out on my own.
Brandy has taken the 2 dogs and has skedaddled.
She said, "We can't live with this.
I can't look at that.
I
every
can't.
day.
I can't expose me or my children to this.
Yeah.
My little furry children." Say, okay.
I'm pretty sure that's one way to surefire have Big E leave me. I know it's 3 ways for sure. She said 1 is cheating.
Okay.
2 is if I lose my teeth.
If you lose your teeth, she's out.
Oh, she
said that?
She said out.
You can't get
But
like
you can
veneers.
You can get new teeth.
She said if your teeth like start falling out, out.
Wait.
So like, what if you end up like the people that lose the back teeth?
Not the maybe I could get away with a back tooth.
What about dental implants?
Hey, that's got to be well within the. That's got to be in the. That's got to happen.
She
All right,
like
we got to see the fine print on
she
this.
like
She's
they
not-
have to be in within 48 hours.
Yeah, they
If I have to look 2 days at this tooth,
or at least
I'm
there's an
gone.
appointment scheduled.
Okay.
But if that's like I'm gonna live my life without my molars,
That's okay.
I'm gonna live my life without her. Apparently,
Nah. She's talking about the bicuspids and the incisors. Or
If you
whatever.
lose your 2 front teeth,
yeah. Oh man, she's.
over there just
But yeah. So how's everybody feeling? How's everybody doing?
chilling, man. Another
Feeling-
day in the hood.
Another day in the hood.
Feeling good, feeling great, feeling good. How are you?
Great. Yeah. I want to start this pod off by with a warm, sincere. Have we passed the monetization point yet? Can we?
Well, do we think the Spreaker, Spotify, and the men didn't in there?
Oh, yeah, we didn't
Then
Let us do
do the
that.
niceties.
Thank the man them there over at Spreaker and Spotify, and all you big beaters that are listening and support us, especially the big beaters that are on Patreon. Make sure you subscribe to that Patreon 3, 5, 15 and mega beating beyond belief tiers 2 and up. You're gonna get these Monday Patreon episodes, extra content that I know you like. Okay, so be on the lookout for that. That's how this ship runs. Okay, man, the ship runs. I'm saying ship, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It
That's how
sounded like I said
that
bad
ship
word.
runs.
Yeah, the ship runs off the revenue of the benefactors of the Patreon. Okay, so you
And
gotta
listeners like you.
so with sponsors like you, don't let us get shut down like PBS.
PBS got shut down.
PBS is still going.
Writing on the wall because they're pulling the funding from PBS.
You're saying the
PBS and NPR.
Government's doing this?
Isn't Sesame Street on PBS?
Yes.
So
They-
Yeah. They made an announcement. I think they made a tweet that said like from the Sesame Street page, and I was like, Elmo needs a hug today. You're gonna need a hug and several $100 million.
Netflix gonna snatch that shit up fast as hell. Oh, there it goes.
Well, he did it, not me.
Got him.
Got him.
Exactly at 7. Like,
Oh, we're good.
I think it was like 7.
Yeah.
7:30. I started this late too.
All right, so we
So-
good.
Yeah,
I wish we
well,
could.
But yeah, no. Netflix is quickly gonna snatch up Sesame Street if that's the case.
as they should. One of them. That's not gonna be alone for long. It's not gonna be a free agent for long.
No.
It's gonna the Sesame Street bid, the great Sesame Street bid of 2025.
The great Sesame Street bit of 2025. I mean, the packages are gonna be crazy, unless Disney, comes in there and does what Disney does.
Yeah, Mickey puts the dick out on the table.
Lays his dick on Elmo's forehead.
And the thing is
You guys know what time it is?
they gonna announce it with Big Bird wearing Mickey ears.
Nah, they're all gonna be dressed up like Minnie Mouse because they're all Mickey's bitch.
Make sure you're wearing the proper uniform.
Goofy. I said Goofy. Why is he calling himself?
You keep fucking with me, and all of you will be living in trash cans like Oscar.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't know what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Were you going to make an announcement?
Yeah, I was going to make an announcement. Not as I want to make a sincere, heartfelt fuck you to Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Oh, okay.
The snake that has announced today his departure from Liverpool Football Club to the vampiric slave driving racist
What?
central of evil that is the Real Madrid Football Club.
You got the wrong team, man.
That's Argentina.
Mike, you're touching Mike.
Oh, sorry, yeah. So,
But keep cooking.
I'm so glad that I don't have to pretend that you're a good defender anymore.
That's my job now.
His job now. You are a hoe ass nigga, and I wish nothing but the worst for your career. I don't wish injury upon you, but I do wish horrible performances. I hope every offensive player bolos by you. I hope every corner that you take sails across into out of bounds into the away side. I hope that you trip all the time. And I hope that it just becomes worthless. I hope you get benched forever. I hope you get benched for an academy player, whatever academy they do have over there at Real Madrid.
Shout out to Fran Garcia. Shout out to Alvaro Fernandez.
Yeah, all these random names I've never heard start.
Yeah.
Anywho.
I mean, they're starting in Benfica. One has started for Real Madrid this season. Left back, right back.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
And we got some.
So why leave us alone?
Nah, because we need more.
Because they have to have everything. I hate these niggas so much.
Nah.
So
You
much.
should have known not to trust Trent Alexander-Arnold because he has 3 first names.
That's very true.
Can't trust him.
But the nigga grew up. I'm sorry, all these people that don't listen to soccer, that don't watch soccer.
Who doesn't know, this is a player on Mike's team who's been there since he was a small boy.
He's from there.
Like a actual child. Like
A 6-year-old child.
yeah, 6-year-old child. He is now, 26 years old? 26 years old. So he's been there 20 years. He has won multiple major trophies with this team. A team that hasn't won those specific trophies in almost 20 years.
Sure.
And he has helped them win these trophies.
Sure.
He's led them to their most he's helped lead them to their most successful stint. Helped. He's helped.
Okay, don't put lead in there. He's helped.
He's been there. Salah's been there. Van Dijk's been there. Alisson's been there. Who else has been there the whole time? Robertson? But he's more important than Robertson, right?
That's it.
All right. But that's only like 3-4 players. So this man has been here. He's given 20 years of his childhood and life to this singular club. Is he not allowed to now venture off and...
He's giving you 20 years.
20 years.
Now, I wouldn't have any problem with that.
If you didn't go there.
Yeah, and you guys are winning the league right this season.
Yes, we are. We did. We did.
You did.
But the problem is the way that international soccer works, when you sign for another team or you go to another team, if you are under contract for a current team, the other team has to pay a salary or fee to the team they're taking you from.
Right.
Like, say LeBron is on contract for the Lakers and the Sixers just want to buy him. You got to pay the Lakers because he's under contract.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This light-skinned snake son of a bitch was under contract for Liverpool, right? Waited until and mind you, these Real Madrid rumors have been going on for at least 2 years now.
Correct.
Right? Now, if you knew your whole time you're going to leave, and you knew that this other team wants you really, really bad, and they put in offers for you before to pay the other team to buy you out, wouldn't it be like respectful to be like, you know what? I'm going to sign for my team and then let Real Madrid buy me out, so at least my team that I've been with for 20 years could get something out of a deal.
They got 20 years.
Yeah, they got him playing.
Okay,
They got 20 years out of him.
Playing for him.
but what does it hurt for him? What does it hurt him to not to like?
If he signs that new contract, let's say he just
Y'all got it.
Yeah, no, I'm saying if he signs a new contract with Liverpool, like let's say he did that last summer, it would now probably cost more money to sign him, or obviously it would because it's zero. So that decreases his signing bonus with the new team, and it probably also decreases his salary because they'll be like, we had to pay this when we didn't think we would have to, so now we gotta. You know how they would do him.
I feel like if they wanted you that bad, they'd make it work. Especially y'all got the money. So
What do you mean y'all got the money? Yeah,
y'all got the money.
they got some money.
Y'all got all the money.
They don't have all the money.
Most of the
You act
money.
like they have like oil money. They don't move like that.
Damn near.
What's the last big signing they made?
Mbappe.
He was free. It was the same thing that happened.
Damn, y'all just breed the whole out of niggas, don't y'all? What about Jude Bellingham? Was he free?
No, I think he was like 50. Let me check. But yeah,
Either way,
they do good business. That's all
whole
I can
business.
say.
Is Mbappe still on Real Madrid?
Yeah. I have some issues with him, but this isn't the soccer podcast, so I'll leave that to the side.
Yeah. But
since we're talking about sports, big shouts out to Greg Popovich. He's finally stepping down from the Spurs.
As head coach, now he's just gonna
As
be
head coach, he's still going to be a part of the
president
organization.
of basketball.
Get some say, but did y'all see him at that presser?
El Jefe? Yeah, he was looking old. He was looking
Hefe?
El Jefe. You didn't see his shirt?
Well, I wasn't paying attention to his shirt.
that was like the whole
You didn't see the
thing. He's like, I'm not the coach no more. I'm a jefe. Like he's the boss.
It said El Señor Popovich.
Oh, I
So
just watched him walking.
What did you see? Oh, you just saw him
Yeah, I didn't listen to the audio or anything.
crippled?
I'm like, God damn.
Yeah, that's why he's
So who's gonna be the coach in the meantime? Like now?
It was one of the assistant coaches.
I guess we'll find
forget
out.
his name.
Oh.
But
they already appointed him?
yeah.
But yeah, and talking about basketball or sports, RIP to the Lakers season. Like we said, they actually are out of the playoffs now.
Yeah, them fucking bums.
So yeah, no surprise there. A lot of people tried to gaslight me. A lot of haters tried to hype them up and say they're going to the finals.
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew they weren't going.
Now, did I know that I was going to lose to a 27-20 Rudy Gobert? No,
No.
not at all.
Why not?
Because Rudy Gobert.
Y'all don't have a center.
That's fine. It's still Rudy Gobert.
They have centers.
He's
They're
still
just- they're not
7'4".
good.
No, that's fine. So if he would have grabbed 20 rebounds, sure. But for him to have 27 points, almost 30, no. No.
I don't see how that's
I-
not hard for him to do. With
Because
y'all
he didn't do
going
it any
against
other
y'all.
games.
Yeah.
He didn't do it any other game.
Well, no, because
any other
you know,
game,
but
he barely cracked
but
10 points.
understand that. But if he decides one game to go for almost 30, you shouldn't be surprised, especially looking at the configuration of what you're putting against him.
No.
He's 7'4".
No,
At the end of the day,
Sure, he's tall, but nobody ever is like, oh, Rudy Gobert can just go get 30.
He didn't really go get it. They let him have
Oh,
it.
no. Well, yeah. Actually, no. He really didn't have to work hard for it.
That's what I mean. They
that's
let
what
him
I'm
have
saying.
it.
work hard for it.
So
It's just-
that's what we're saying. We're not saying he's some offensive savant, but given the
The defensive
measurables
makeup. Yeah.
and the defensive makeup, 30 could happen.
But it's like my man just woke up and realized
Yeah, he
tallest
should.
person guarding me is
Oh,
6'10".
Yeah, I'm like 6 inches taller than anybody out here at minimum. Why am I not wilding out?
Yeah, I was like Shaq. I wanted to throw up.
Yeah.
That shit was disgusting.
Disgusting.
I'm like, what the fuck, yo? You put in Maxi Kleber, who hasn't played in months,
Yeah, that's how I knew they were.
Yeah, what was that?
absolutely
What was that? Like that was one of those you're too smart for your own good type of thing.
No, it wasn't that. It's just,
They just-
that he was like, I'd rather play you than Jackson Hayes.
It's no way that makes sense.
Why?
The nigga hasn't played since January.
And obviously Jackson Hayes don't give you nothing. At least Maxi Cleaver can make a jump shot.
How many points do you have?
I'm not sure.
In this one game, his first action in
months.
3 months.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's better off this way because if they somehow won that game, they'd just be wasting more of my time.
Yeah.
To be honest, yeah. Because they weren't going to beat whoever they would have to play in the second round.
Damn sure was not. No.
The Warriors.
Y'all wasn't beat no goddamn Warriors.
Yeah, no thanks.
Why couldn't we beat the Warriors?
All right.
We match up better with the Warriors because they don't have any height either. Their big man is essentially Draymond Green.
So you want to go shot for shot with Steph Curry and the boys?
I'd rather go shot for shot with the Warriors than watch Rudy Gobert almost drop 30.
Sure, but I don't think either of them is a winning strategy.
Why not?
Because Luka isn't as efficient as Steph.
In the playoffs, he is. It's just not
He's
this.
not.
Yes, he is.
He's not.
Go look at his stats. Go look at his playoff stats. Luka is actually very efficient in the playoffs.
No, let's talk about the shit we just seen.
Oh, yes. This series, yes.
So that's what we got to
But
hit.
again, also, again,
What?
he was coming off an ailment.
Well, then he would have the element.
That's
would have an ailment
that's
against
another
them.
series to get through the ailment.
No, that would be another series of
series
him getting
to-
blown past by Steph Curry.
Oh, he wouldn't have been guarding Steph.
Or whoever. It doesn't matter. Whoever's in front of him is blowing past
That's
him.
fine. And he blows by anybody who's guarding him.
Not enough.
Maxi Kleber had 2 points.
Yeah,
So,
He only played 5 minutes, though.
really?
Yeah.
Damn, felt like he played a lot more than that. But either way.
It was a long 5 minutes.
long,
Tortuous 5 minutes.
hard 5 minutes.
Yeah, no, I think we match up better with Golden State than anybody with a center.
Yeah.
So I would have liked our chances more. Granted, I didn't see us getting a gentleman sweep against the fucking Wolves, but we here now. So now I just gotta wait for disappointing football season to start, and then wait for Duke to,
Defend their title. Oh, wait. They didn't win the title, did they? Oh,
They did not.
Oh, yeah. I
what
forgot.
that dick taste like.
No,
What that dish taste like? Because you knew they didn't. You knew they didn't. You just had to go underneath the gooch, get the full underneath ball shaft all the way to the tip. That was crazy. You knew damn well they ain't win that championship.
You were talking such big talk, so I just, in my mind,
It must have been.
I wrote them in.
Everything was about disappointment. Everything I said was about disappointment. He was like, "Oh, the Duke ain't."
I honestly just realized, I was thinking in my head, who won? I just realized it was Florida. I had to go through. It was like,
Trash ass motherfuckers, bro.
nah, they got some. They're tough.
We would have beat their ass.
Oh, but what happened? You couldn't. Get
We
past,
couldn't get
You couldn't pass the other team to even beat their ass.
They would have matched up better with the
Basketball
five.
is about matchups. Basketball is definitely about matchups. You know what I'm saying?
Most sports are.
So it all depends on who you play. That's why I was trying to make sure that we didn't see Denver until they get eliminated.
Speaking of matchups, Bill Belichick
Oh,
and his new lady are causing a bit of a ruckus amongst
I don't know if she's really new.
the internet, or I don't know if she's new.
She's newer to the world than he is.
way newer to the world than she
Way
is.
newer.
Way newer.
Jordan Hudson. She's 24.
20.
Someone said
So fucking nasty, bro.
Someone said she looks like a. I don't want to say. She said she looks like a rough 24, and I said, I think. That's,
It's a rough
that's
20.
fair.
It's a hard.
Have you seen her before, Kenny?
I saw them on the beach and he like holding her up and shit.
Like,
That's because she got on too much makeup.
could be.
You know,
But
Too much makeup. She got high cheekbones,
yeah.
so
good facial structure. It's the makeup.
So yeah, apparently, she's causing a lot of people are finding a lot of problems with her being around. Obviously with the age difference, and there's been a few instances where she's rubbed people the wrong way. Where she was in that one interview with Bill Belichick. I guess Bill Belichick has a book out now,
Right.
and he's promoting the book. And I guess she's with him everywhere now, like all the time. And I guess she was there at the interview, and the dude answered the question was like, "Hey, how'd you two meet?"
And she said, "We're not doing that."
Yeah, she was like, "We're not doing like she was his PR person. We're not doing that. We're not answering that.
It's like, oh, okay. I didn't know you were getting interviewed, but okay.
Like, I didn't know, and I didn't know you had, like, who are you? But and you know, people are like defending her, saying like she's acting like any PR person would. And it's like, I mean, she's the PR person now. Like,
I guess.
I mean, I'm sure she's just aware of what's going on with Shannon and his whole thing with the age difference. She's like, we're not gonna be joined in with that. People ain't gonna be talking about us on the internet. They already do.
They already are.
Yeah,
they already are.
They already do. So we're not gonna give them no extra shit to fuel no flames. So she's like, we ain't talking about that.
But would you think it would be be more beneficial to say where you guys meet? Like any normal couple would answer that question?
No.
I'd say no, because the answer is not a good one.
That's what I'm saying. Unless the answer is some bullshit, which is a lot of people are saying.
Because she's 24.
This is a legend. This is a legend. And people are saying that she is or was an escort.
Oh, he wifed a hoe?
Okay.
So I don't know what her old job was. It was something like very 24-year-old type of job, like a barista or some bullshit like that.
Now she has amassed a small real estate fortune that popped up recently.
Yes,
of $8 million.
$8 million
portfolio.
So
yeah,
right.
Good for her.
I mean, ugh.
Good for her.
Good. Oh no, she's definitely
what?
Yo, she's running a masterclass on like running to get the bag from the old man.
Bag getting.
And Nicole Smith, God rest her soul, would be proud. That's a reference for you younger people. Look that up
for the Gen Zs and the
for the Gen Zs.
Alphas.
Look up Anna Nicole Smith and her very, very late husband.
He was born during like the Great Depression.
Yeah,
or before the Great Depression.
Yeah, like he probably owns a sharecropping.
Most likely, yeah.
He probably owns Smoke and Stack back in the day. Yeah, so there's that, and then I don't know if you guys seen Bill Belichick was in a Dunkin' Donuts commercial.
Right, I was gonna bring that up.
And they're saying that she like forced her way onto the commercial. And like did you see the commercial?
Yeah, she's just standing there next to him.
She's just there. Like, it's like, what are you even doing there? It's like,
yeah.
Did she speak in the commercial?
I don't think so.
I don't think she spoke right. Because I know Bill probably had like one line, like a couple words, but it's like, she just shouldn't be there if she's there.
Hey, man, she trying to get that nationwide commercial money.
Yeah, and it's just like,
Now, if she would have spoke, she would have got more money, but hey.
But I mean, she doesn't need to. She just...
Why not?
She's just clearing space, throwing bowls in the paint.
She just want her own bread, man.
You're doing it wrong at this point. Like, now it's supposed to...
It sounds like she's doing it right.
So she's doing it right.
Sounds like she's doing it right.
I feel like you're making it too obvious that it's a scam.
Why? It don't. At this point, it sounds. You guys just said she has her own real estate business.
No, we didn't say she has her own business.
Well, she has her own portfolio.
Correct.
So that's
a newly amassed portfolio.
That's essentially a portion of that's her money. So it's not like it's Bill's money. It's her money.
Now it is her.
Now.
Okay, so it sounds, and now she got a commercial. So that's her money.
She is in the commercial with him.
So that's her money still.
Sure.
So it sounds.
Who knows if she's even getting paid?
I would have hoped so.
She just said she bullied her way into the commercial. Like she wasn't planned to be on the commercial, and then she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna be in this commercial."
But I know with commercials, you gotta sign paperwork, do all the documents with SAG and all that stuff. So she,
sure,
that's if you're a part of SAG-AFTRA.
In order to do a commercial, especially a national televised ones, you have to.
You have to,
yeah.
Okay, so she's a real bag getter. That's what you're saying.
So it sounds like she's doing everything where it's like, I'm making sure that it's in my name.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm saying she's doing it wrong if she wants to play the long game with this.
She don't need to. She's getting her own money now. That's what I'm saying. She don't got to play the long game.
She's setting up the groundwork early.
So whenever she decides to depart, if she does depart, she's good. She's like, oh, this is all mine.
Or if he departs.
That too.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, even like Bill's family, like I guess his daughter-in-law or his son-in-law's wife or some shit like that is like questioning like what is she even doing here? So
good question.
it's just
They know what she's there for.
Mm-hmm.
well, yeah, they all know what she's there for, obviously, and people are trying to draw parallels and comparisons to the Shannon Sharp thing.
That's exactly why she said we ain't doing this.
I mean, the conversations were already going on before because she's not new.
She's not really new. Yeah, she's been around, but it's just she's just really ramped it up in the past couple weeks. It just looks real nasty. Yeah. I don't know what to say.
But speaking of white women, you said this was the drink of white women. White women, Keenan. This tequila.
Oh yeah.
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
So we're gonna do a shot since it's been sitting here.
Yeah, that's true.
It's been fermenting.
Like it just smells salty.
Yeah, quick shot for y'all. Shout out to the Mexicans.
Yes.
Shout out to the Mexicans.
Mexicanos.
Happy Cinco de Mayo. Oh.
Woo!
Goes down smooth every time.
It just sits there. Tequila sits there.
I like it though. The Casamigos one, it shouldn't be that sweet. It tastes like apple juice.
It just radiates through your whole body.
Yeah, Casamigos is actually like
wow.
trash.
Yeah, that's not a high quality. It's more of like a well known.
It's like Henny.
Yeah.
Woo! It's like Henny.
The name more than the product.
Exactly.
But yeah.
Exactly.
So who bought a plantation?
Oh.
I'm looking at her.
Yeah.
I'm looking at her notes like, who the fuck bought a plantation?
So there's these I guess two creators on social media. Jalen, and I forgot that one girl's name. She's actually from New Jersey. And
Jersey, stand up, me.
Let's hold off now before we big up.
Let me see. Yeah, Jalen Noble, and shout out to Jalen Noble and Monet McMichael. So they've been getting a lot of heat on TikTok.
Is this dude light skinned?
Right.
Okay, I think I've seen a couple.
Seen a little bit. So they bought a place in Texas, and it very much looks like a old plantation area, like an old like an old quarters. Not the house itself, because their house is newer, but then like some properties on their property.
It just doesn't have good.
Yeah, it looks like it's like old timey.
They got some slave optics.
It's giving slave bones. And people were really upset about this. Obviously, no, not those people. Who the hell are they? They were upset. Like, oh, why are you owning this, knowing the history behind it? Blah blah blah. And originally, like people were like kind of making jokes about, like in the original post, like making jokes like something about like hearing spirits, blah blah blah. And then he was making like jokes back, like downplaying it. But then it came up that people started like pressing, like, oh, how can you do this in knowing the history of this place? And then he came out and was like, actually, the history of this place isn't what it seems. It was never slave quarters. It was never a plantation.
What did he say it was?
Just like an old farm. They said there's no actual history, confirmed history of it being a plantation. It was just like, oh, sure,
brother.
But let me keep on going.
Sorry. Go ahead.
If it kind of changes the argument or changes the conversation, say it is an old slave plantation or it's an old slave quarters. Why is he responsible? Why is it a bad thing that he now owns it?
Exactly.
What is he? So
exactly
because he is black.
And who's the other woman?
She is also black.
They're both black.
They are both black.
So what are they doing with it?
They live
there. Does it
there.
matter?
They have their house been.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they're doing with it. So let's just say that they bought a plantation.
Yeah, let's just say they did buy a plantation,
What's wrong
knowing
with
that it is a plantation.
I don't think it would be a problem. What are they doing with it? I think if they're doing something that's like, I don't know. I would like to know what they're doing with it. If you're just living there, whatever, okay. Mm-hmm. But like, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. This changed my complete argument to knowing that both of these two are black.
Right.
So, it's whatever.
Mm-hmm. But I think the issue is that
I don't mean to be all like spiritually or something. I just want to don't do nothing that's like, I don't know, like don't turn into like a strip mall or some shit that's like, kind of have some respect for.
No, they're using it like he turned the barn, like the barn area, he turned that into like a home gym.
Yeah,
like they're using it as built like normal buildings. Like they have like a second house.
Yeah, I mean,
and he's turning that into the guest house. So
I don't have a problem with that.
It's like,
I don't have a problem with that.
If you want anyone to buy these things,
a plantation,
you would say a black person or a person of color.
Because the way I'm kind of looking at it is, I'm looking at it like, and I know this is kind of a reach, like those types of areas like plantations and places where or a lot of black people have suffered in the past. I almost kind of look at it like almost like sacred kind of land, like kind of something that should be kind of dealt with respect,
right?
Like say like a Native American reservations or something, things like that.
Okay,
like don't build a fucking mall on top of it or like some type of bullshit like that. Kind of like do something to where you're not disturbing it too much. I'm assuming, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like if you're a home for you and your family, your families, cool. Like don't fucking raise the land and then turn it into a fucking condominiums or some shit like that. I don't know.
That's what I was confused with, wanting to know what the critics, like, what did you want them to do? Like, do you want them to tear it down and act like it's not there? Do you want them to just not buy it and so have someone else buy it? Mm-hmm. Like, because someone is going to buy
Someone's going to buy the land eventually. Like
someone's going to buy it.
Land is a commodity in this country, especially with housing. Like, it's going to get got.
Yeah, so.
But the thing is, also, for me, I feel like even if they were to, like, put townhouses on it, like, put townhouses on the property, I'd rather black people be doing it than white people.
Sure, but it's still like Mike said, it's like a somewhat lack of respect for the history of that place. You know?
But do we want to keep that negative history there?
I do.
You do?
Because they're trying to erase that. They're trying to act like it didn't happen.
But keeping that plot of land isn't going to give a reminder of it.
Those buildings will.
Those buildings will. Because nobody's going to look at condominiums and be like, oh, this is where the such and such plantation was. But if I see an old rundown building or one building, hey, that's the plantation house there. They held our people as cattle. Oh, you didn't know that they held us people as cattle? Mm-hmm. I know they're trying to not teach that to you guys today. But they used to keep us as cattle.
Yeah.
It's just better to have a visual representation.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to relate once you see.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's just like,
because they're really trying to not teach that no more.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because
they're trying to tell niggas that what they say we were in, like indentured service or some light bullshit like that.
Something dumbed down and
like
pacified.
nasty. So
I heard something stupid. It's like, we don't want today's generation to feel responsible for what their ancestors did.
But they should.
It's like, no, it's not that they should feel responsible for it.
Responsible, but they should be aware.
But they should be aware of what they did. Mm-hmm. They should know that this is what your country was. This is what your
country was.
This is what your family, your
what it continues to be, and what you, even though you are 100 plus whatever years away removed from it, you are still benefiting from what this thing is built on. So you need to understand where it is, where it came from, where the bodies are buried, literally and figuratively. So that you can be well informed to hopefully not repeat it, because goddamn, they're trying. Yeah. But
man,
I'm not gonna lie though, the fact that they're both black kind of changes it a lot for me.
Yeah,
it's just, I would say, be careful.
Well, I say, but the name Jaden and Monet, I'm like, they both.
You already knew what it was up. Yeah, Jalen. Yeah.
Jalen, I'm like at least the mama's white is on Jalen.
I mean, he could be mixed. I didn't look up his parents, but he looks like he's mixed. He looks like
he definitely could have a white mama.
He's most likely mixed.
What name Jalen?
He definitely could have sucked the white titty at like 3 months old.
But this tequila is making me quite warm.
Yeah.
But something else had me hot over the weekend. I actually almost forgot about it, but then us talking about that kind of re-sparked it and the temperature I'm feeling. So I went to see Thunderbolts. This isn't about the movie at all. I'm going to talk about what happened before the movie even started. So we are sitting there and the previews are playing. And a preview for the new Predator movie comes on.
Mm-hmm. Them fucking movies are gonna make
an unlimited amount.
That shit's like fucking Fast and Furious.
Predator, Alien. Mm-hmm. They'll never stop.
Like, what the fuck, bro?
They'll never, ever
stop going into space and going to wherever the fuck them shits is.
I don't think there's humans in the movie, but that's not the point. That's not the point.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So, the Predator trailer's playing. It gets to the point where they show the Predator's face, or they show the Predator character later on in the trailer. And as soon as the Predator character pops up, some bald white man in front of me says, "Oh, look, it's Michelle Obama." And I was like, is he serious? Like, is he dead ass doing this in the movie? We're trying to see.
Did you say something?
I did not say something. I looked to the black dude next to me, and I was looked at him like, is he? Was that him?
Yeah.
And he looked at me like, did I hear what I just heard? And it was something so small.
Should have said, "Nah, that's your grandmother."
Yeah.
Cause the fuck?
Yeah. Something so small pretty much ruined my mood for the rest of the night.
And you know what? He was so comfortable saying it.
Exactly. Because I was in Morristown. I was at the Morristown Regal.
Yeah. It don't matter. I don't give a fuck.
And he was comfortable saying it. You keep on cooking.
Where the fuck they at?
Yeah.
Honestly, like.
It's just that small white people over there.
Yeah, true. Mm-hmm. But like, yeah, he's so comfortable saying it because that's the kind of environment we're in now.
Right.
Where like going on Twitter, like just internet, just in general, it's some nasty stuff. Mm-hmm. Like that whole Michelle Obama disrespected, calling her a man, and different things like that. It's
AI pictures of changing her childhood pictures to make her look like a little boy,
showing Obama in some Michelle-looking man's old picture. Like, what are we doing?
The shit that they do with George Floyd,
and turned her into
a man. Yeah, like they
used AI to do that.
I'm like, what? For what?
The shit they do because they are evil, Keenan.
Like for what? Like because Obama hasn't been in the house in fucking how many years?
Because Keenan, I know you're a good person.
Like what?
And you like to think the best of a lot of people.
Oh no, I think the worst of people.
I think
those people.
I think the worst of actually everybody.
Okay. That they're evil people.
Until you prove me different.
They are evil people. Like this is all of this tension, this feeling, this stuff that's come from. It's come from because we had a black president with a black wife for 8 years. Mm-hmm. And that triggered something in a lot of these
that your cousin voted for.
A lot of these devils. And it's like this is the after effects. And it's like, you know, it's a shame that he was comfortable enough to say that, and I'm not going to put it on you or anybody else to check him in that moment because knowing how these things go, it could escalate into something where you might get
right. That's what I was thinking of
because I know how that goes. Mm-hmm.
And where I was,
where you was
when you said that, like I don't know why I was just waiting for you to like have somebody to stand up and just.
I was thinking about it,
like smacking the back of his head,
in the back. What the fuck wrong with you?
And it's the thing. It was as soon as the second after credit rolled, he was quick out of his seat with the woman he was with, and they jetted out of the theater, and I was like, yeah,
because he knows better. Because this
is a movie for families. It's not like it doesn't matter, but it's just like the principle of this is a Marvel family movie. Like why are you doing this?
That's what shocks me about these people so much. They're so bold, but they're also so pussy.
Oh, of course.
Like they have a lot of gall, but they're so the core. They're so
Always.
So pussy. That's what's like, ew. Like, if you wanted to be a racist and say that Michelle Obama looks like the Predator and all that stuff, stand on it. Okay. But don't be like, oh, I said something cool and edgy, and then as soon as the first second you can get out of there, you hightail out of there because you probably was sitting around a bunch of black people that were stewing on it and debating whether to beat your ass or not.
Yeah.
But just something like,
And it was,
yeah, it's nasty.
Damn,
And I know
I wish me and you switched roles. I swear, I wish me and you switched roles.
I just want to enjoy the movie, Keenan.
Me too, but I damn sure would have been like, no, that was your grandmother.
But the thing was, I know it was premeditated because it's like the split second they even popped up. Like he knew it was coming.
He's like, oh, I
got something funny to say.
Oh, I got something loaded up in the chamber.
All right.
This is gonna get the theater crackling. Watch.
It was just dead silence.
Say that when the lights was on, fuck nigga.
Yeah, exactly.
Say that when the lights was on.
Yeah. So
I'll
I'll talk about the movie on Patreon. Maybe.
How was the movie though?
It was cool. Brandy didn't like it, but she's a bit of a hater sometimes.
Bro, just watching the trailer and that shit, I'm like, what the fuck is?
No, it was much better than I didn't really watch the trailer, but it was
not just like just looking at the villain. I'm like, what the fuck are they gonna do against that?
You'll see.
Because I'm like, how? All of them got guns and fight.
You'll see.
My man's out here turning people into fucking shadows.
Shadowy dust.
Like I'm like, what are they gonna do? He's just gonna look at you, and go. Oh, his mechanical arm's gonna be there, and then the fuck, like.
What's this? This is like another Avengers movie.
Thunderbolts.
What the hell is that?
Thundermans.
Thunderman is definitely Nickelodeon.
Yeah. Shout out to Kira Kosarin.
Yeah, they'll never stop either. That's another one. Predator, Alien, MCU. They'll never stop.
Oh yeah, MCU.
I mean, because there's unlimited characters.
I know they're just gonna pull like
Unlimited characters.
But when does it stop? Like they're gonna just pull like a nigga that it's gonna get to a point where they have a nigga that has 3 comic books.
You can say the same thing about when is anime gonna stop. There's always stories. There's always something that somebody can make.
No, those are new stories in different universes.
New stories that are like derived from other stories. Cause
a lot of times it'd be just
like similar stories. Like
I want to challenge that. Like that's like saying we're watching it's the Dragon Ball universe movies, right? And now it's like Krillin gets his own movie, and then Krillin's daughter Marin gets his own movie, and then you know what?
What movie
these
in
are all,
the what movie?
That's exactly what it's like, Keenan.
It's not.
That's exactly what
because these are all different stories
and main characters. Like
exactly.
What movie?
These aren't a whole bunch of side
Cell
characters.
Jr. gets a movie.
No. What movie in the Marvel universe made you feel like that?
Where the side character.
First of all, we did this already on the Patreon.
You know
all those goddamn
the TV. We're not talking about the TV shows.
It's just the universe in general.
Because there's no Winter Soldier.
That was Captain America and Winter Soldier.
Man, that shit didn't have to be made.
That was all right.
That shit was
all right.
ass.
It was all right.
Out of those, that was probably the
all right.
worst one.
The Secret Wars or Secret Invasion, that was pretty ass.
I didn't watch that. I didn't watch that.
Good.
I stopped after that shit. I'm like, all right, I'm finished with these.
It
TV
only
shows.
got worse.
Because then we got She-Hulk twerking with Meg Thee Stallion. No,
She-Hulk.
Boy, you don't have an off switch, do you? You just
you're like, hey,
you might be hornier than me, boy. I tell you.
Listen, if it gets the blood flowing, I gotta keep going.
I was like, hey,
because I seen that video. I was like, what the fuck am I looking at right now?
Like, I see the vision.
You see the vision?
Snoozing, death by Snoozing. I see the vision.
Bro, I said that to Keon the other day. She was like, what the hell is that?
This is the death.
I was like, just suffocate.
No, by Snoozing. Oh man. Yeah. So just
But if you rate that movie 1 out of 10,
7.5.
Okay,
that's not terrible.
Okay,
yeah,
that's not terrible.
7.5.
I'm waiting for the Dr. Doom movie.
That should be good. Yeah, that should be good.
Yeah.
But
I'm waiting on that new Kang the Conqueror.
Why are you making the jokes at the expense of a black man? That's crazy.
Because he's fucking with white women.
I got him.
He's a joke already.
Wow.
Yeah, he's not fucking with white women anymore.
Not anymore.
No.
He got that good.
Put that nigga in the can.
He got that good.
We ain't good.
And she got eyebrows now.
What'd you say?
What?
She got eyebrows now.
What?
Are you saying she didn't have eyebrows?
Early on, no. Megan Good was very known for having very thin and non-existent eyebrows.
Oh, you're talking about because she like plucked them?
No, I think that's what she just didn't have eyebrows, or they was just very like them shits was pencil thin.
That's crazy.
Okay.
0.5 millimeter lead pencil.
Did y'all see the video of that girl at that pool party shaking butt, and then that nigga fucking
Power bombed her
into the concrete. Of the concrete.
Yeah, you remember when that
missed the water completely?
You remember when that almost happened to Dom in my backyard
With Trey?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Trey got escorted out in a very.
Bro, it was like, bro, what are you doing?
He got escorted out in a very violent way. But I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. It was nowhere near.
No,
nowhere near as severe. First of all, Dom went directly into the water. Let's start there.
But it was like any inch over to the left. Ding, dong.
That nigga in this video straight right into the concrete. It's like, where did they create you niggas? Like, where?
Good question.
Where do you niggas come from?
Because I'm not gonna lie, I've been around a pool pretty much my whole life. I've never was like, you know what? Let me throw the bitches in the pool.
And if you
do, make sure a couple things. Like, A, they make it in the water.
In the water.
And you know how you make sure they make it in the water?
You jump in with them.
Jump in with them.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it.
That's how you do it.
The best way to do it is to not do it at all. But
correct.
If you had a close second, it would be go in there with them. Because now it's like, you guys are both wet.
Because you're not going to just jump and land on the concrete. Not like
you're going to mess that black woman's hair up and then you be okay.
I mean, and if anything, you slip, hit the back of your head. That's what you get.
That's what your ass get.
That's what you get.
But like the fuck, like,
and then but you pick her up and then like, judging the reactions, like you probably didn't know this chick, and if you did, bad job. It's just like, where do they make where do they make you niggas, man? What did you think the plan was?
Keep your hands to yourself, man.
Yeah,
Stop touching niggas with your hands.
And no one was in the pool. You know how it goes.
Yeah, man.
Except for Keenan's house. That's the only black house that I've seen people in the pool at the pool party.
Yeah. Otherwise,
and those people are usually children.
Yeah.
In the water.
or they don't get into the pool until like it get dark, which that defeats the whole purpose of the pool. Cause
why? I like a night swim.
Sure, but a majority of the time, you get in the water to cool off. So you'd rather be sweating all day, and then once it dies down, I don't want to get in the water.
Nighttime swimming gets nasty.
Okay, that's Mike's pool experience. You know him nutting in the pool.
I don't nut in the pool. I was,
You know it seeped out.
Nutting in somebody in the pool. Hey, there you go.
So not
the transitive
plus,
property.
wasn't that during the day while everybody was in the house?
Day and night.
Come see, come saw.
It was during dusk.
Yeah, it was at twilight. Twilight nut.
Twilight nut. Ting.
Write that down. Yeah.
But yeah, you have anything else?
No, I don't have anything else.
I know we didn't get to the questions last week, so I got some questions for y'all.
Yeah, let's do that. What are you looking at?
What are you doing, Keenan?
Go ahead.
All right, I got some questions for y'all.
Okay, he's got some questions.
Go ahead.
And the first question is, I thought of this the other day. So what's a word?
I'm sorry, y'all.
Sorry.
Keenan is off to the side. He's making us very nervous.
He's making me very nervous. Oh no.
Keenan?
What happened?
Keenan, what happened?
Keenan,
no,
please.
Keenan.
We're 50 minutes in, 50 minutes
I
plus.
swear to God, I can't start from the beginning.
We're not.
Keenan, oh my God.
Keenan.
Fucking hell.
Oh my gosh.
Keenan.
Oh,
Just come and sit.
Just sit
Are we
down.
okay now? What happened before?
what happened before?
I pressed it, right?
I thought so. You went over there.
You went over there and said you pressed.
You went over and
Then I looked at
did
the screen,
something.
I'm like, why is the red record joint not on?
So we don't have any visuals for this first 50 minutes.
That's what you're telling me right now.
See, this is what happens when people go to concerts. Okay, we needed you here. This is your fault. This is your fault. I'm blaming you.
I mean, okay.
So, questions.
I got some questions for y'all. So, I was listening to this podcast, and the word "gape" came up.
Fucking hell, bro.
Gape?
The word "gape" came up,
Like
and he
gaping
was
hole.
like talking about like gaping hole in the defense. So I was thinking, like, what's a word that's a normal word that's been tainted for you? Like
Oh, okay.
gape for me.
Gape is
when I hear
bad.
gape, I do not think of bad defending.
No. I just think of a big hole.
Oh, yeah, you do.
You know what's another one that's close? Spread.
Mm-hmm.
Spread is.
No, y'all just some freaky frogs because I just think of something being spread.
I mean,
Yeah,
anal
something is spread.
No, anal?
is a word.
Yeah, like anal, like anal retentive. Like, oh, that's a very anal person. You can't be saying anal at the workplace normally.
Yeah, I'm really anal.
They'll ask you to stop. They will probably ask you.
Yeah.
Again.
It's like, can you
Y'all
can you just tone it down a little bit? Like,
y'all just horny, yo.
it's everyday anal with you. Like, you gotta like every day you're bringing up anal.
Yeah, just okay. Say anal
okay.
work in the word anal in a regular way.
Oh yeah.
Every day at work for
Okay,
2
why
weeks.
are you constant now? If you're constantly, if it's
Because you're
every day-
anal.
Because you're anal. Like, yeah, I'm really anal about that.
Yeah, but why am I
Oh
constantly?
my god, I'm so anal.
Why am I constantly saying anal?
Because you're anal.
Because you're anal about anal.
Okay, at that point now you're forcing it. But if you just throw it in the conversation, like yeah, I'm
A lot of
anal
people
about-
force anal.
It's they shouldn't.
That's actually
They shouldn't.
sodomized.
They shouldn't do that.
That's not.
We at the Not That Serious podcast do not
We do not
support forced
anal.
We support gentle, guided, consensual
Consensual.
anal
Dilate a little bit. Make sure
with a
it's
little
open.
with a teensy bit of spit.
Okay.
You need a lot more spit than a teensy bit.
Do you have no, Kenny? What's your word? That's
Yeah, do you have a word
that's tainted.
that you think
I
is
don't.
like-
I don't have a word because mine's not always in somebody's pants.
It don't gotta be dirty.
not even your own?
Not even my own. Because what other word would be tainted? Like I know people hate the word moist.
That's
Yeah.
not the same.
I'm fine with the word moist. I'm okay with the word moist.
Wet.
I'm fine with wet.
Like, she got really wet when she.
I do hate the word cock.
Okay.
Hate the word cunt.
Okay. Those are just.
I know
The last one, that was just a straight.
Those are derogatory,
Yeah.
but like
Those are-
anytime I hear the word cunt, it's just
Okay.
like hairs on the back of my neck. Just
Okay. Oh yeah. I mean, if that's all we got, that's all we got. So yeah, let us know, listeners at home. What's a word that's been tainted for you? Next question. I don't know. Did we? It's been a while. I don't know if we answered this because this is a February Luka question. With Luka leaving the Mavs, what trade or player leaving your team cooked you the most?
cooked me the most.
Like hurt your heart.
When we signed Odell and traded him. Gave him a contract extension. Was like, all right, I'm gonna ship you out now. Like, what the fuck are you doing? That was stupid. That was dumb. And we've been down here ever since.
True. But I mean, you weren't really uphill with him.
We went to the playoffs with him.
Yeah, but you weren't. Yeah, you weren't really excelling.
We went to the playoffs with him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, we got a different quarterback.
Oh,
And then traded our best receiver. Dumb.
Yeah, that's sick.
Bruh.
Good
Dumb.
work. But I mean, that's a rebuild.
ooh! I just thought of mine.
And we didn't even keep that player long because I think we got Julius Peppers. Didn't even keep him long.
Wait, what?
I think we got Julius Peppers for Odell in that.
Jabril Peppers.
Jabril Peppers.
How did you get Julius Peppers?
Peppers.
Old player from the Panthers.
Yeah, we got jalapeno.
It's like Julius Peppers.
Yeah, we wound up getting him from. Because
Yeah.
we sent him to the Browns, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we wanted
Jabril Peppers.
We wound up keeping him like a year or two.
Right.
I'm like, fuck are we doing? Fuck are we doing?
Giants organization, man.
Yeah, man. Mm-hmm.
They earned you a mohawk.
They did.
Again, Lamont. So like right behind the testicles, like right where the gooch starts.
Well worth it. Lamont, what's yours?
No, we should switch it to the bathing suit. I think that'd be.
No, we're not switching to the big. I told you, it's your punishment, not ours. Us having to see you in that and walking around with you in that is a punishment for us.
Hey, definitely walking around with you. I feel bad walking around with you with the mohawk.
It might get us more women. And they're like, oh my God,
We don't need more women.
he is so confident.
Number one, we don't.
Well,
Us
we don't.
three right here.
We don't.
We don't need more women.
But we gotta help the ones.
Yeah,
But-
you know what I'm saying?
I know.
You know what I'm saying? We got like
It's a group effort.
Exactly.
No weak links.
Yeah, like if we happen to attract women. It's not our fault.
Exactly.
what I
We
say every
don't
week.
want that. Okay? It's just a happen circumstance.
You
Takes
know
a
what it
village.
was when you signed up.
Don't date a bad bitch if you can't handle one.
Exactly.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see the material here.
Yeah, like
You know why you got with these. Like, come on. They flock to us.
All right. What?
Oh my God.
We're sucking a lot of dick right now.
Oh my God.
We
Is
still
that
got 2
Dr.
weeks left.
Zaddy?
We gotta go home.
Oh boy. The bat phone is ringing.
Alfred?
She's like, who all going? Oh, him too? Oh. My baby gonna be stressed. I'm like, you don't have to be stressed. It's fine.
You don't have to be
Not
stressed.
chilling.
We're
I'm gonna be mostly in the back of everything, smoking weed.
I'll just be in the back chilling
Yeah,
because that's what I do most of the time.
yeah,
yeah. And I made sure that pretty much everybody backyard got a pool, so
yeah. Oh, God.
we don't got.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, both houses got pools.
Nice. I mean, that's how they do in the desert. Like,
Do they got? Any of them got hot tubs?
I'm about to say what the fuck. It's about to be 100 degrees. You ain't getting no damn hot tub
I love a jacuzzi.
in 100-degree weather.
I love a jacuzzi.
In the
okay,
100
like,
I love a jacuzzi.
Well, that's gonna be
Plus
the way
it gets
you
really
burn
cold
your-
at night.
it doesn't get really
not that cold in the fucking
In the
spring and
summer?
summer.
In the desert, it gets cold.
In the winter,
No,
Mike, we've been there.
it was cold at night.
No, it wasn't.
I remember it being cold.
It's 70 degrees cold, high 60s. Is that
cold enough for a jacuzzi.
Okay.
For a jacuzzi,
I mean, fair.
Yes,
Great for a jacuzzi.
Cook me
actually.
there. All right.
but yeah, I don't
yeah.
know.
But all right,
Great for a jacuzzi, actually.
next question.
Bro, I'm so upset.
Why? Oh, because we didn't record. You live and you learn.
Come see.
Videos like that, they're gonna have a nice 30-minute video.
He goes like, oh, okay.
Nah, I mean,
So
just, yeah, it's going to be 50 minutes of,
audio.
no, just the intro looping. Our faces popping up.
It's just gonna be a circle. They're like, yo, what the fuck is this? I'm like, just wait. The the audio,
Video's coming.
The video's coming.
Hey, Michael. There's audio issues on the video issues on the episode this week. Really?
For the first 50 minutes, we don't see anything.
I'll get back to you. I'll check in on that.
I think we should title this week "Sorry in Advance."
That's fine. But I mean, hey, you still hear us perfectly.
Oh, yeah.
Here's great. And
And this is a podcast.
Here's in 16K.
honestly, there was a time their podcasts just audio.
I know you love to see us, but
Again, look at
hearing
this.
us is the
This way you
real
keep
draw.
coming back.
we said, oh my stars, mashallah.
Oh, mashallah.
But next question. Hey guys, sorry this question is a little long, but was having a rap conversation and wanting to hear you guys' perspective. How do you feel about older rappers rapping still? I.e., I grew up a Dipset fan. Jim Jones puts out music often. I'm told technically he's getting better, but the content sounds like the same 2006 content, and I don't care for it. With hip-hop rap still being fairly young to other genres, or compared to other genres, I guess that's what they mean, do we just not allow our rappers to age? Or maybe we grew up more than them? Either way, love the pod. Look forward to hearing from you guys.
That's a good question.
I think that goes for more than just rappers.
Yeah.
Just musical artists in general.
Yeah. I mean, and a lot of it's all about the artists themselves. Like, if the artists will change as they age and grow up with their music, then, you know, certain people will gravitate towards it, or more people will gravitate to it, or their original fan base or wherever they went is going to listen to them. Like, I think especially in hip-hop, rap, there's certain rappers where it's like they got their niche fans.
Right.
And no matter how old they get, they're going to have their niche and people like, they're going to like them. Like your Jada Kisses, and like he could make a project tomorrow and because he's just a good rap. Like it's just, he's just a rapper.
But I guess they're talking more of like maybe like the subject matter, like the content. Like I guess Jim Jones is still putting out same 2006 type.
Yeah, and that's why
it all depends on the artist.
And that's why I mean, look, some people still want to hear that from Jim Jones.
Some people still want to hear that. So I think a lot of these dudes are rapping not for no reason. A lot of these people, most of them, if not all of them, are rapping because somebody, don't know how many people, don't know who they are still listening.
Right.
Jim Jones has a fan base somewhere. Just like KRS-One has a fan base somewhere. Just like Kool Moe Dee, all those guys, old niggas.
You're getting older and older.
All these old niggas.
Will Smith.
Did y'all listen to that song?
No.
Why the fuck would I do that? No.
Keenan, you said it's all bad, but this one song is the least most tolerable.
Yeah,
that doesn't sell me to listen to anything.
It was already bad. It's like it's the shittiest shit.
Because like
the least shittiest shit.
But it's saying like it was already shit because it was Will Smith raps.
In 2025,
it was shitty shit.
Chill, we ain't gonna
because it was bad Will Smith raps. But this is the least shittiest shit pile. Here's my offering to you. Yeah. I'm good. I'm okay.
But like on that one track, my man was flowing. I was like, okay, well, he changed up from his normal. Hey, I go to the store and I like to tie my shoes inside the mall. Like he didn't do that. My man changed the flow. I'm like, oh, okay. We actually got a nice little flow.
Now, once the novelty of the new flow wore off, was the raps good?
Oh, the bars were pretty trash. But
so he just sucked you in with a new flow.
What do you expect us to do with that?
But the thing is, he sucked me in with one line. He was talking about people talking shit and not liking them, and like he put to sum it up, he like fucking them handsome. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I see you.
Oh God,
I see you. Like I don't give a fuck about all
Will Smith as a rapper has a fan base somewhere.
Right here. I'm gonna give it at least one listen.
Somewhere.
At least one.
Every album, you get one listen from
You get at least one.
Everybody's gonna rap and they're gonna make music. It all depends on how many people listen, and that depends on the artists themselves and the subject matter and how deep they're willing to go.
But then also it also depends on that. That's
and
what
the
makes
skill level of the rap. Like just Pusha T can rap about the same shit forever.
It's gonna
and niggas are gonna listen, just like Freddie Gibbs is gonna rap about the same shit forever.
But I do have a problem with that. Like I don't have a problem personally. I just have a problem with it more from like a critical standpoint, because why do you give them a pass to do that, but other people aren't allowed to keep on making the same?
So that's what I was about to say.
Okay.
It also depends on the artist, and that's what makes artists great, because they're able to. They may still keep like their style of rap, but they're able to transition and keep it
current to their life. Right?
Yes. So like, for instance, before Jay-Z put out 444, I said for multiple albums, like, I'm tired of Jay-Z talking about rapping about the club. You're not going to the club no more. You're not doing that shit no more.
It's like in those like I agree, can piggyback. It's like then like it comes to a certain point where you sound old. Like you sound like you don't belong rapping with the shit that you're rapping.
Exactly.
So I guess that's where it's like some people get a pass on. Like people's there's a difference between aging or like changing, but staying in your lane.
Mm-hmm.
Like push it. Like let's do an example. Pusha T, Freddie Gibbs, right? They're fairly old. They still rap about drugs and whatever. But it's like they don't. They stay focused on what they like. This is what I do. This is who I am. This is it.
This is all you get.
This is what it is. It's like I can respect that. Do what you do, and it's not like they're trying to take over the world. They just cool with their lane and these raps.
I'm gonna
get these coke bars.
I'm gonna do these small venues. These same people.
I'm not trying to
shows.
I'm not trying to do stadiums. I'm trying to do my coke raps with these sweaty old niggas that love coke raps. Cool.
And it's not like,
but if you want to be an artist that's like global and worldwide and you've been doing it for 10, 15, 20 years, and you want to be acknowledged as one of the greatest, then you need to adapt. You can't stay the same. Or you can't do the same things or try to do the same things that you did when you're like...
You can't be reheating the nachos every album.
Yeah, you got to make a new dish.
Yeah. Because it's like, in 2025, nobody's trying to hear a Radio Jadakiss song.
This is exact. Yes.
Nobody want to hear that.
I will never call, and I love Pusha T, and I love Freddie Gibbs, and I love West Side Gun, and all those guys. But I'll never call them great artists.
Because great, you're able to adapt, change.
Like transcendent great artists, musical artists. Like, they great rappers. They great at what they do. Like I'll do the chef analogy. They're the best grilled cheese makers in the world. Don't nobody make grilled cheese better than these niggas. But I'm not going to call them a chef.
Because they're only making one dish.
Because they're only making grilled cheese. But you want to call yourself a 5-star chef and you keep making grilled cheese, like I want some chicken or something, you know what I'm saying?
Be able to make a bologna sandwich.
Or you made chicken like this, baked chicken for years. Can you fry it now? Can you put some sauces? You got something else? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I got you.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't know if it's a pass, but I think, me personally, rappers, I grade them on different scales too.
That's appropriate. I think that's appropriate. Yeah.
That's why a lot of people be like, "Oh, how come you say J. Cole is trash, but you like Future, Young Thug?" Because
hold on now,
they're on a different scale.
And I think Future is a better artist than J. Cole.
Absolutely, I'm just talking about rap. I was in that instance. I'm talking about rap.
Okay, wait a second.
Absolutely better artist.
Because another question I meant to bring up long time ago. It's been in our little notes app. If the actual real big three of, I guess, this past 10 years or so, I would say it's actually Drake, Kendrick, and Future, and not J. Cole, in terms of music and musical impact.
Sure. Future?
Yeah.
So just rap artists, not rappers.
Rap artists, not like rapping ability.
Okay, so rap artists, yeah.
Just the actual
on the genre of rap, hip hop,
genre of rap, not rapping ability.
You got to put Future there.
Sure.
Granted, I can't get through a Future album at all.
Oh, that's
oh man, you gotta listen.
That's just King.
I'll give you Monster mixtape, and it'll change your
life. You
life.
didn't listen to Monster?
It won't.
You listen to Monster?
Dirty Sprite 2?
No.
You didn't listen to
Future's just not
the joint with Drake.
56 Nights.
56 Nights. Purple Rain.
I listened to the joint with Drake. I listened to that.
Nah, that Monster is
Beast Mode.
I can't.
Beast Mode.
I cannot get through a Future album.
Beast Mode. But what's the one with Cody Crazy? Is that Monster or Beast Mode? I think it's Monster. Monster got some bangers.
Yeah.
All time bangers on Monster.
Yeah.
That
Tupac got bandana around my head like a Tupac.
Tupac. Yeah, no.
I got 2 Glocks.
Nope.
Cody Crazy. Oh man.
Monster, Beast Mode, 56 Nights, Dirty Sprite 2. What a time to be alive. That run.
That 5. Oof.
That run there.
Good God, he was. You couldn't tell Navadius nothing.
Nothing. Not a thing. Then
he was lined up on them bitches like Kobe Bryant, all 5 trophies just like this. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Yeah, he's up there.
And then
because I can't even think of hell no.
Nah, exactly.
J. Cole don't even got hell
exactly.
No.
Then we got
a
little break with Purple Rain and the Evo album, and then we got the self-titled Future, and then the Hendrix album, the double albums. We could stop right there in 2017.
Yeah, Future went stupid, bro.
Yeah, I know it might not be for you, Keenan, but this.
Yeah, no. Listen, people love the music. He's definitely been around, influential. He's
you
on
ride,
every
you
big
ride home
track.
and listen to Codeine Crazy. You might start crying by the time you get to the highway.
Nah, I might crash out.
Oh man,
Yeah, I might just. This is
Codeine Crazy. You gonna stop?
Or if you're listening to Throwaway,
bro, Solo. Woo!
I just
Wesley Presley.
Bro.
Wesley Presley comes on at the gym. I'll lift up 1,000 pounds.
Radical.
Great stuff.
Great stuff. Nigga. Dope mixtapes is so good. I listen to the skits.
Mm-hmm.
That one be like, Abu's booming. Abu's booming. Yeah.
Good stuff, man.
Good stuff.
Those albums are like 10, almost 11 years old now. Damn, we getting old, man. We
old as fuck,
bro.
washed as hell.
God damn, man.
God. Next question. Let me get my bifocals out. Okay. Yeah. What is one of your petty pet peeves that will send you over? I guess. Yeah. What is one of your petty pet peeves that will send you over the edge? Mine is when people bite or scrape their fork against their teeth while eating. I do that all the time on accident because I'm really trying to make sure I get I'm getting everything off that fork.
Petty pet peeves.
I'd say, but related to that, mine is when people are like cutting something on a plate and they scratch it and it's like, I'm like, oh, what is this your first time cutting stuff? Is this what you're doing?
I hate when people try to force small talk on me.
Oh,
I hate it.
I gave up on that.
I'm like, why are you trying to force this conversation? Mm-hmm. There is no conversation. I have nothing to talk about, and you just want to talk. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone.
I'm say that's how you know you're really my friend. If I'm just sitting there in silence with you because I don't have anything to talk about.
Exactly. That's
real friendship.
Too many times I've gone over a friend's house and we sat in the same room and not said shit to each other.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we just chilling. You're like, no, we don't have to talk. We'll talk when there's something to talk about.
Sitting there and not talking about nothing. We're just enjoying each other's presence. And then if something comes up, we can laugh about it and go back to silence.
Mm-hmm. Those videos where it's like the guy and the girl, like, or the girlfriend and the boyfriend is like, oh, so and so got a new girlfriend. It's like, oh yeah, he told me. He's like,
what's her name? I don't know.
What'd she do?
I don't know.
You think
where they meet?
That's what trips me out.
Where did they meet?
If you ask me what her name is, and I said I don't know, what the fuck makes you think I know what she does? I don't even know her name. I don't know. I don't know
what she looks like.
How long they been dating?
Bro,
a few weeks.
I don't care. Like when it comes to, I don't care about none of them until
you meet them.
Meet them like, and really, until I meet you like the third time.
Yeah.
Because the third time is all right. You.
That's a safe bet.
You ain't going nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
First time, or you?
Little yeah. You
need to relax. Everybody in this podcast.
I was gonna say they're not just gonna show up at a Super Bowl party.
Everybody gotta relax. Everybody gotta relax.
To never be seen again.
Everybody calm down. Next question.
That's probably why I lost.
Petty Peffy. Hey, she said it.
She said that's why we lost.
Probably.
She cursed us.
Vibes were off.
Vicky cursed us. You cursed us from the other side.
You thought it was my house. It was.
Mm-hmm. It was a combination.
Nah.
It was the bad. It was the bad use of the environment and.
Well, you know what, Mike? There's
the Big E hex.
There's only one way to prove it.
Stop it.
You just gotta come to the house next one.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely. I'm about to say, yo, that's
I was gonna say
nasty.
what? Mike figured out what I was thinking. I was gonna say, just stop it. Stop talking right now.
I'm like, yo, you're bugging. I gotta go home.
Exactly. The bat phone is ringing. Ring, ring.
I felt a disturbance. What the fuck?
A disturbance in the force.
I think she like me. She keep rubbing on my belly.
Thank you, Keen.
It'll be like that. Y'all see that? Y'all follow the Spanish couple like Chiclet and then Melanie. Did y'all see he was on some little young nigga stream talking about his hoes going crazy. We wild, we outside, and he was like, he's like, nah, I'm not, I'm good, and he didn't have his ring on. He's like, look, and then like the next day,
she had my man.
that nigga teared up like. I'm sorry. You know, obviously
it's all fake. But yeah, no, that's good. It's good.
But still,
as long as people realize
definitely believe she probably be whooping his ass a little bit.
Nah.
A little bit.
Nah. Only if he wants it.
No, he probably like it, but
oh, just like that. You saw that video of the Hispanic couple in the street, and the dude was getting like gripped up by the girl.
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, so,
nice. You didn't see that one?
So like somebody,
oh my God, that's hot.
A lot of niggas was like, that's hot.
Mm-hmm. It depends.
And I want better for you niggas.
It depends. Hey. It depends.
I never been gripped up like that before. Maybe we'll see how it finds out.
Nah.
Just like Keenan getting slapped. Sometimes you got to experience and be like, no, never mind.
Yeah.
That wasn't for me.
Yeah, I think you may got to get gripped up.
Mm-hmm.
have like hand around the neck, grip up.
I'll show you the video after this.
Harder, baby.
Step on my pubes.
Whoa. Someone, I guess maybe they didn't finish the question because they said traveling or otherwise, what was... Oh, never mind. I can't read. The question is, traveling or otherwise, what was the moment you realized how big the world really is?
Excuse me. I think my longest flight was 8 or 9 hours, I think. When I went to Italy. So,
is that what made you realize how big the world is? How big the world is?
Yeah, because it was completely different than what's over here with everything. Especially how everything over there is still like pretty old.
Yeah, a lot of it is.
Like they haven't modernized like a lot of their area. It's just like,
damn.
Y'all don't have to live like this.
But like,
it's 2025. We have the technology. We have the science.
Nah.
Change all that shit.
Nah, it's sturdy. If it's been there that long, it's probably good.
True.
It's good. But, except for Venice, it's slowly sinking into the ground.
But then also, like, I don't know. Well, you both have taken cruises before, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've never taken a cruise?
I'm pretty sure Mike said that before.
Mike, you got to get on a boat, bro.
You don't have to, Mike.
You don't like? Why not?
I don't know. I don't like. I be on and off about the idea of like just me being out in the ocean.
So that's when so being out in the ocean and just looking out and seeing nothing but water.
Yeah, that doesn't
that right there lets you know how big the fucking earth is.
That is cool.
Especially at night. Because you don't see shit.
Oh, yeah. At night, it's very eerie.
You don't see shit except for the other boat that's out there, and you just see the little fucking lights. Boat, yeah. If there's another boat.
Like, imagine being in the middle of the Pacific. Just nothing.
But the thing is, Mike...
Or the Atlantic. It doesn't matter. But just like really...
It's nothing.
Nothing.
I actually think that you would love a cruise.
I probably would.
Because everything is right there. Now, granted, it is a lot of walking.
I don't mind.
And then I'm not trying to...
No, I understand that. I'm just talking about... I'm not talking about the cruise itself. I'm just talking about the idea of
being out in the water.
Being out in the water with nothing around. It's like, just like, we're fucked if something bad happens. Like, we're fucked.
I mean, same thing about planes.
They have all the emergency boats and all that. Like, they have...
Yeah, I guess.
But my issue with cruises is all the amenities and stuff they have. It's like, that's cool, but all the stuff they have, I've had better at like an all-inclusive resort. I know that sounds super bougie, but
true.
All the food is better, the entertainment's better, like all this stuff is better So why do I have to be on the ocean to do this?
Yeah.
I don't.
It's just a way to hit multiple spots in like a few days.
I just do that on my own. I don't need them.
So like if you want to go, you want to be in fucking San Juan one day, you want to be in Punta Cana the next day, you want to be in fucking Grand Turks another day. Just
all those places gonna look the same. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, yeah, it's all in the
I'll
Caribbean.
just go. Yeah,
It's all in the Caribbean. It's just what language they speak when you get there.
exactly. I was like a little bit. Goddamn, a little bit different dialect. Like, nah,
Yeah.
nah.
But cruises are fun, especially when like you go with like a big group of people.
To answer the question, I'd say when we went to, or the first time I went over to Europe, and I realized I'm on vacation, but all these other people are just living their lives. They're living their regular life. Like my vacation is very irrelevant to what they have going on. And there's someone somewhere else in the world doing the same thing. All over the world.
Hey,
and it's just like,
you could say that about going to Disney.
Yeah.
Going down to Florida.
Yeah, that too. Like you see all these people come together in this one location because it's like a world attraction. But it's like they come from all over the place just to be in this one little spot at the same time. So it's like, wow, that's kind of crazy.
You want to know what I didn't see this year? I'm sorry, I don't mean to change the subject.
I was done.
But how Miami didn't put out that Spring Breakers message that they did last year?
Maybe, oh yeah, I guess they didn't.
What do you mean?
So you remember last year, like when Miami Beach put out, like they was putting out videos and stuff like, hey, don't come here and act fucking
Because they need the money. That's why they didn't do it.
Probably.
They saw that hit with the money they took with a whole bunch of people not going there. And they said, you know what? Maybe we should walk that back.
Well, it says the restrictions continued.
Probably, but they just did.
But they did. It wasn't a big
advertised
thing because it's just continuing the same thing as last year. Like, which is like fair.
They was like, hey, listen.
They'll eventually go away, I think.
Nah, I don't think so.
What, spring breaks?
Those restrictions, I think.
Nah, I mean, I think that
I think
if they're still able to do it and bring in the money without the negative sides, and they definitely won't stop. And it's especially if the money or the loss of money isn't enough to where it's like, oh, we're really hurting. If it's like, all right, it's not as much as we could be getting, but we also have to deal with a lot less nonsense.
Bullshit. Yeah.
Bullshit. But
because they're also saving money up on cleanup and extra patrol.
That's true.
Exactly. Okay, next question. What the? Oh, whoa. Oh, ooh. What time are we at?
1:27.
Okay, this might be the last one.
Yeah.
A bit wild.
All right.
Which would you rather find in your attic? 1,000 cockroaches or one person?
1,000 cockroaches.
1,000 cockroaches.
Easily.
Yeah.
1,000 cockroaches.
Because roaches are supposed to be in the attic.
They are?
More than a person is.
More than a person.
Way more than a person is.
I have so many questions for that person.
Now, granted,
How long have you been here?
fuck.
How?
Fuck.
But the
Have you heard of those stories like people like...
Yeah, we talked about the froggers.
Yeah.
The people that just live in your house and you don't know it and they're just ducking and dodging you.
Bro, I would...
Yeah.
Bro, if I'll come home from work one day and I see a fucking person just I would freak
In their pajamas.
fuck out.
In their drawers, just in the kitchen.
You see them closing the refrigerator.
Like, yo, babe, where... is somebody eating the cheese?
Did someone eat all the Poppums?
Yeah.
She's like,
Did you open up a new bag of Poppums?
I mean, like we have cheese every now. Like no, like eating the cheese. Like there's a bite out of the cheese.
Hey, what the fuck? Wait,
Who just bit the block of cheese like this?
hey, we just bought bacon last week. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not there in there cooking shit, making sandwiches.
Yeah, that's sick.
Like who started watching Spring Breakers on? Who the fuck?
Who started the new season of You?
You started a new season of You without me?
No.
It says 3 episodes have been watched.
Who the fuck has been watching Succession?
Are you rewatching Insecure right now? Because I'm not. I actually am.
Yeah. What does that act?
I actually am rewatching Insecure.
Hey, you signed yourself for Tubi Plus?
Yeah, that's violation if they just start subscribing. Like, bro, you're eating the food and the subscriptions. Like, all right, slow down. Like,
that's crazy.
You're overreaching. Just stay in the attic. Come down when I can't see.
Now, granted, getting rid of that one person is a lot easier, but it's gonna freak me out on like how the fuck did you get in here and stay in here? How'd you get in here? Mm-hmm. How long have you been here?
I imagine they were there since you bought the house.
Good thing I don't got an attic.
I have an attic.
I have one too.
I did. I looked up there. I was like, ooh.
Put your phone camera up there.
Yeah, I was like,
what if you would have seen
there was some leftover old Christmas decorations. I was like, no, Santa. Oh, okay.
This belongs to everything up there belongs to the attic. The Grinch.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
because I have like
1,000 cockroaches.
Technically, like 2 attics, so it's like yeah. Then the crawl spaces, yeah. There's a lot of places to hide in my 1953 house. Yeah.
Damn, your house was built in 1953.
Yeah. Old as hell, almost 80 years old. Yeah. Next question. Oh wait, last question. Next question.
Last question.
That's horny.
What white woman are we talking about?
Nah. It said, what's the freakiest thing you would do for a band?
What's the freakiest thing I would do for a band?
I don't need a band that bad.
Just $1,000?
Yeah.
I might show my ass on Instagram Live.
You like just your butt cheeks?
Butt cheeks.
You got to show whole.
Sure. Nah. For $1,000, can you show
whole on IG Live?
That's all it takes.
Crazy.
Whole. We might have some takers once they hear this episode.
I mean, yeah, I'll go live and show whole, but I'll just
a butthole.
I'll just set it up so that only like 2 people can see the hole.
It's
in my live.
It's just whole. What are you gonna do with whole?
I don't know, man.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know what they.
I'm gonna make sure my face not in it. Now, granted, it's gonna be my live, but it's just whole.
I said that only Lamont and Keenan get the notification that I'm going live.
We gonna be like, why the fuck is Mike going live?
Lamont and Mike's going live. He must be smoking again.
He's smoking something.
Somebody gonna put that SpongeBob gif of him licking it.
Sick. Okay.
Yeah, we can't know that.
All right.
Whole talk.
Ain't no. Yeah.
Yeah, guys. Sorry that you get a third of a video this week. We're not used to working the technologies.
I normally turn it off.
He turns it off. He doesn't turn it on.
You just press the off button twice. Go up there, turn it off. That's the problem.
I'm really sitting here looking at it. I'm like,
but we appreciate you guys. Make sure you subscribe everywhere you can subscribe, especially the YouTube. That costs not a dime, and the Patreon. Okay, 3, 5, 15 Mega Beating Beyond Belief tiers. Make sure you leave a review, comments wherever you can. Comment on the YouTubes, on the videos. Help the engagement. Help us drive the numbers up that don't matter to you, but matter to us. Don't worry about those things. What else? Yeah, be on the lookout. Got a lot of stuff coming for the rest of the year.
See you next week.
Yeah, send us stuff at the P.O. Box 276, Burlington, New Jersey, 0 code 08016. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.
Same time, same place. With visuals, hopefully.
Yes,
with
No promises, though.
Like yeah.
You never know what could happen.
You never know what can happen.
But the audio, though.
Audio crisp, always crisp. Okay.
So now you're gonna stop it. Oh, he's quick to stop it now. He's quick to stop it. Oh, let's stop it.
Look at Steven Spielberg over here. Ever. I'm even getting how long our outro music is.
In the world.
It's so long.
In the world.
She turned into a thong every time.
Whoa, thongs.
Oh, brother.
All right.